Fresh off beating Paul VI, O'Connell traveled to DeMatha, hoping to avoid a letdown Saturday night. The Stags, though, took an early lead against the defending champs. Here, Alani Moore dishes it to Newbold, who scores inside to put DeMatha up early. Then, in the second quarter, senior Corey Henson with the big-time bucket here as the Stags go up 30-19. The Knights, though, battling back, and they will feed Umar Berry in the post, working his magic, and he gets the bucket as the Knights try to dig out of the hole. DeMatha, though, will keep the pressure on. Henson with the dribble drive, and he scores and one. DeMatha would stretch the lead to 45-40 in the third quarter. But down the stretch, Maryland-bound Melo Trimble would just take over the game. On the final play of the third quarter, he drives and scores to cut into the Stags' lead. Then both teams making some adjustments before the final period, trying to coach him up. In the fourth quarter, though, Trimble would lead the Knights' charge. Here, the future Terrapin hits the nifty floater right over Harvey. He will tie the game at 56 with just a couple minutes to go. Moments later, Trimble using the screen well. He will hit the three ball. O'Connell goes up 59-58, 1:37 to play. After a defensive stop, O'Connell trying to give itself a cushion. Trimble goes right down Baltimore Avenue for the lay-in as the Knights go up 61-58. 18 seconds to go. DeMatha needs a play. They have a chance. They get it in, but they can't find a shot, and they will have to try again. This time, though, O'Connell intentional foul, and DeMatha will have to go to the line 1-and-1 with free throws. They intentionally miss, but O'Connell gets the rebound, and they go on to win 62-58. The Knights now knocking off what were considered the top two teams in the DCSportsFan Power Rankings. DeMatha was led by 25 points from Corey Henson, 10 points from Joe Hampton. Meanwhile, the Knights were led by a 30-point outburst from Melo Trimble. Adams had 8, Berry had 6. Here's what the Knights had to say about the win.
You know, I mean, I think it says how good the WCAC is. You know, you get to play, you know, a great nationally ranked opponent, and then you turn around and you play an undefeated team who's very, very good, very well coached. So obviously, it's a challenge for you every night. There's no nights off in the WCAC. And you and I were actually speaking about that before the game, so I thought tonight was a great example of that. I always joke, you know, give the ball to Melo and he makes plays, and I always kid that's great coaching, and I say that tongue-in-cheek. Obviously, he's a tremendous player, and he was really rallying our troops when we were down. He was being a great leader tonight. And then I thought we really guarded very intelligently in the last 2 or 3 possessions, which were key. And so really proud of the guys that really gutted it out. We've really gotten better in the last month.
Early in the game, I had to get my teammates involved. Also, take shots here and there. But you know, when the second half came around, my teammates, they weren't taking the first half serious. I just had to take over and also still get my teammates involved. Getting us ready for the end of the year. You know, when the end of the year comes, WCC playoffs, it's gonna be tough. And, you know, playing these games like this, playing PVI Thursday and turning around plays DeMatha today, that's big for us when the WCC playoffs come around. So all this right now is just getting us better for later on.